Food Chain Magnate is a deep, complex strategy game, and I understand that can be super intimidating, but don't worry about it. If you and your buddies are just starting out, you can set your own pace, and the game gets more complicated as you want it to. Check it out. You only start with one available action. It's you. You're a CEO, and you're hiring somebody. Hire more people, and you get more actions. This errand boy lets you get goods, which is vital. Or maybe this marketing trainee lets you market goods so you can sell what you've got. It's a really smart system, okay? It's easy to get into. It grows as you want it to. You can run a super lean company with only a few employees, or you can load up with 100 different actions and have your pick of the litter. It's really smart. It's super easy. It is totally not an intimidating thing once you start doing it. Food Chain Magnate has a modular board that changes just enough each game to give you a new experience. The houses might be in different locations, or maybe the lemonade comes from somewhere else. It'll change just enough that the game will feel different every time you play it. And let's get something out of the way right now. Food Chain Magnate is a good-looking game. Seriously, the gripes about the bad art or the low production quality are so overstated. These wooden tokens look great. They feel great. There are 5 different ones in the game, and they're all cool, bright colors. They're great pieces. And these cards are so evocative of the era that the game is trying to replicate. Even this Indianapolis Jones looking fella, I couldn't ask for anything more. It feels like a game from the 1940s. It looks like a game from the 1940s. And I know you're going to say, oh, well, component quality has gone up since then. I guess it's gotten more expensive, but this game is trying to evoke a time period. You can practically hear music from a malt shop playing while this game is in action. Seriously, Food Chain Magnate looks great. It feels great. Don't listen to people who say the components suck.
Okay. Do get rid of the paper money, though. It's bunk.
Okay, fine. The tiles are a little sparse. They're mostly white with some color in between to represent houses or drinks. But look, this game is about function. It's about having functional pieces, and you need to be able to identify the board state quickly. If I've seen some mock-ups of colors that people have added to the board, and it just doesn't look as good. Maybe it has, little sprigs of grass instead of white, but it just muddies the graphics overall, and really, the game is what it needs to be. Food Chain Magnate's milestone system is top of the class. Seriously, this is maybe the coolest part of this whole game. It's like making your own custom player power as you play the game. You get all these abilities that no one else can get. Like if you market pizza before anybody else, you become home of the original pizza pie, and you get a bonus for every pizza you sell. If you train somebody before anyone else, you get a discount on all future training. It's such a smart system, and it is so cool seeing what you can do evolve as the game goes on. And they suggest in the rulebook not to play with these the first time, but please ignore that. The milestones are such an integral part of the game that without it, it's like you're playing a completely different product. In Food Chain Magnate, turn order matters. Oh my goodness, does it matter? So many games overlook the importance of going first or second or third in a turn, not Food Chain Magnate. Going first instead of second can mean the difference between selling all of your goods and not selling a single pizza. Of course, you might want to go last sometimes, because then you get to react to what other players do. So I implore you, please go play Food Chain Magnate. It is very good. It comes in and out of print. It is sometimes hard to find, but it is worth every penny that you'll spend on it. It often retails for over $100. I know, that's expensive, but it is so worth it. It is powerfully worth it. So many Kickstarter games that cost multiple hundreds of dollars don't come with as much value as a game like Food Chain Magnate. The depth of play, the way that when I first played it, it was like a bug that crawled into my ear and just grabbed hold of my brain and wouldn't let go. It was such an addictive game just to think about. Think about the possibilities, the way different strategies could take you, the way you might react to different things and defeat players doing certain things. It is such a smart, clever game, and it is worth every penny you'll spend on it. And it's got such cool player aids. I didn't even mention the cool player aids. They look like little menus. It gives you a list of everything inside. Food Chain Magnate's great. Get Food Chain Magnate. Get Food Chain Magnate. Get Food Chain Magnate. Food Chain Magnate is a great game. A great game, if I had to name one, would be Agricola. Another great one would be Food Chain Magnate. Food Chain Magnate is top class. Go play Food Chain Magnate.